Hi, brothers and sisters. I'm just figured, come on. It's been a day. I was going to come on earlier. Both of my kids are up. It's like... toddlers. I was going to come on earlier because the Lord totally had been speaking to me about something, and then did the same thing for a situation, speaking through my husband to somebody else. And I'll tell you the situation. The past few days, I felt like the Lord was telling me, you know, I know a couple people. My daughter's one of them, but there's another person that is saying, please pray for that situation. Please pray for that situation. And the Lord is saying, no, they need to pray for themselves. They can't be, their situation is not going to change based on somebody else's prayer. I want to do things for them. They need to seek me. They need to come to me. They need to repent, to humbly come to me and repent and then ask. This is what happens when you have toddlers. Everything is unpredictable. So, Keegan, don't touch that, please. Thank you. Don't touch. So he was telling me that, and then my husband was so excited because he heard God yesterday so clearly, and the same situation happened to where my husband called to check on one of his friends who doesn't know the Lord, and that friend's wife was praying for her husband, was like, I'm praying for him. He was having the heart, like his heart is like really beating really fast, and they were supposed to get a heart monitor, and they never received it. It's been like 2 weeks. And when my husband shared with me the situation, I said, I bet you they're not supposed to get it. They're supposed to call on the Lord. The Lord wants to be responsible for their healing. And he's like, yep, because when I was talking to him and his wife, she said, well, I've been praying for him. And he said, well, me and Pamela will pray for him as well. And the Lord clearly spoke to him, no, he needs to pray for healing. He needs to seek me for his healing. And so while my husband was on the phone, you know, my husband had told him that. And my husband stayed on the phone with them and talked to them for a little while. But I guess his friend had went off and prayed. And like right after he prayed, his heart calmed down like right away. So he was astonished that he prayed and his heart like slowed down and was normal. The wife had put her bracelet on him that monitors, you know, the heart and, you know, the steps and stuff like that I have. And it was better. So anyways, so now the situation gets crazy. I was going to go grocery shopping today, and I had my kids up from a nap, and we don't usually play down here in this room, and so, no, and so, anyways, sorry. I noticed it was starting to get a little gloomy, and I was like, man, I hope it doesn't end up raining. I don't want to be tracking kids out in the rain. And I got the kids up. It was like 2:30. I talked to my daughter on the phone for a little while. Went and got my kids up at 2:30, and I figure I will clean the kitchen. That way I don't have to worry about cleaning the kitchen. When I get home, I just put away groceries. And whenever I had been praying today for the Lord to go before me and his will to be done, and whoever I meet, whatever. So I'm getting ready, got my kitchen clean, got stuff, pants and stuff on my 3-year-old because I'm in the middle of potty training him, so he's like, you know, running around naked all the time. So I'm like, oh, we better get some pants and stuff on you. So I get him all dressed up and then get ready to leave, and it starts like severe thunderstorm. The wind blowing, raining, and I'm like, oh, we better wait. We better wait to go to the grocery store. And then like 5 minutes into the storm, power went out. And it flicked quite a few times, and then it eventually just went out. And the storm wasn't even that bad. So I messaged my next door neighbor and was like, did you lose power too? And if so, did you call it in already? And he messaged back and said yes. And then a couple minutes later, he messaged back and said, And consumers said that it'll be out till Saturday. I was like, that's 3 days. So I tried calling my husband, and as like I hung up because my husband didn't answer, and as I hung up, it automatically clicked in and it reminded me. You guys remember back when the Lord gave me the message sitting at the kitchen table, while the wicked are in the dark, the bride will have 3 days to escape. Now he gave me that whole message, and I can't even help but think about, okay, does this mean 3 days to escape? Because I'm going to be without power for 3 days. I won't, actually, because we have a generator, but our power won't be on from the electric company for 3 days. And I'm thinking, is this a 3 days in the dark? And I don't know if everybody was going to be 3 days in the dark. I just kind of felt like I would be. Since he told me that, and then he gave me 5:22 to lift off, and then he told me to Google 3 days warning in the Bible, and it had to do with power off and just using candles. So I'm kind of wondering, you know, what is going through my mind? 3 days of darkness in my house. Not really, but kind of, you know what I mean? So anyways, I prayed that our power would not go out when I first seen the first flicker. But I'm willing to not have power if it means 3 days and then we're out of here. So, just let you know that situation. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I am using my phone to record. My husband won't be home for probably an hour or so. And, yeah, when you don't have power, you, like, have to conserve everything. So, all right, everybody. I will talk with you soon. If not, we'll be meeting in the air. But, I hope you all are blessed. Staying in the Word. Stay in prayer. Stay really close to God. Know Him well. Until next time. Bye.